Hey guys, have you ever wondered if there were aliens visiting our world? Well, we have something for you today. This is another video of ours about a UFO sighting. So, if you like this kind of stuff, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our videos. This case occurred in Suffolk, England. In December 1980, U.S. Air Force personnel stationed in Suffolk, England reported a series of strange lights and encounters in Rendlesham Forest, just outside RAF Woodbridge. Known as the Rendlesham Forest incident, it remains Britain's most famous UFO mystery. On the night of December 26, 1980, security patrols saw glowing lights descending into the forest. Believing it could be a downed aircraft, they investigated. What they found instead shocked them. It was not a crashed plane, but rather an estimated 30-foot-long triangular craft with strange symbols etched on its surface, glowing with colored lights. One of the officers on the scene, Sergeant Jim Peniston, would later claim that he touched the craft, describing it as smooth and metallic. When he placed his hand on the strange markings, he experienced a burst of light and an overwhelming sense of connection. The craft soon lifted off the ground, silently rising between the trees before shooting into the sky. 2 nights later, the lights returned. Deputy Base Commander LT, Colonel Charles Holt, led a team into the forest, where they recorded the event on audio tape. The men reported beams of light shining down from the sky, and one beam appeared to strike the weapons storage area on base. A chilling moment given the site's rumored nuclear presence. Radiation readings taken in the forest also showed unusual spikes at the supposed landing site. Despite official denials, the evidence and testimony has never been fully explained. Let's take a look at some of the physical evidence first. Sergeant Peniston claims that when he touched the metallic craft, he left an impression in the soft, muddy ground with his boots. When the craft departed, it left a circular impression in the ground. While these are not physical evidence in the traditional sense, they add a layer of detail to the story. He said the craft landed in a clearing near where he was standing. There were no tire tracks or other signs of how it landed. The ground was soft, muddy, and wet. It was raining. And the only impression in the ground was a circle made by Sergeant Peniston's boot. He stepped forward to touch the object and then backed up to take a better look. Then the object shot straight up. LT Cole. Charles Holt took radiation readings in the forest and near the perimeter fence. The Geiger counter spiked wildly at the reported landing site, but nothing else registered. Now let's take a look at the official statement released by the Ministry of Defence on the incident. On January 1981, a spokesman for Britain's Ministry of Defence flatly denied that anything unusual had happened at RAF Woodbridge. A year later, however, after continued media interest, the MOD admitted that an investigation had taken place, but insisted it had uncovered nothing unusual. The official investigation report was not released to the public until 1991. It contained little of substance and merely repeated earlier denials. The report confirmed that 3 servicemen had seen the light in the sky, and that an object had been seen on the ground. However, it concluded that the evidence was inconclusive and offered no further explanation. So, what do you think happened here? Let us know in the comments below. Jim Penniston, who was just 24 years old at the time of the incident, was a security policeman working the night shift at RAF Woodbridge. He told the Daily Star on Sunday, "I'm still convinced what we saw out there was a flying saucer. We were told it was top secret and we weren't supposed to talk about it, but it was all over the base grapevine. Everyone knew about it. I believe there are extraterrestrials out there visiting our world. And I know because I've seen one." It may sound crazy, but it's the truth. Penniston says the experience changed his life, and he has spent the last 41 years searching for answers. He added, "I've been ridiculed, laughed at, and called a liar. But now I'm trying to get my life back on track after 41 years of silence. I owed it to myself and my family to finally tell my story." Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment below if you have any suggestions for future videos. See you next time.